Bible is for you. Proof is in Malachi chapter 3, verse 16. Sad though, because niggas don't read.
Our people do not like to read. But guess what? We like to read in here. Because we know this 1611 King James Bible is our history book. All praise to the Most High.
That's right, man. All praise to the Most High. Y'all see what today's date is? All right. 11th month, the 26th day. Right? New moon day creeping up. Right, today's class, we just going into the book of Lamentations. We ain't nothing fancy, you know. All right. Saving all the energy for when we get out there with the lost sheep, man. But, you know, we're doing class, right? So we keeping it nice and breezy, man. Right. All right, let's go ahead and bring out the alabaster box, get that lean. Got you. You know what I'm saying? This brother Amos, I'm brother Malak. We got brother Shalom in the building, right?
Praises.
All praise to the Most High, man. Brother Yash, Shalom.
Maccabees
Brothers
was
and sisters
online. I
online.
think Hezekiah was online. I think
wife
was
on
online.
there.
Right.
Right.
All praises.
So, yeah, go ahead.
We're in the book of St. Matthew, chapter 26, and verse 6 through 13. Now, when the Messiah was in Bethany, in the house of Simon the leper, there came unto him a woman having an alabaster box of very precious ointment, and poured it on his head as he sat at meat. But when his disciples saw it, they had indignation, saying, to what purpose is this waste? For this ointment might have been sold for much and given to the poor. When the Messiah understood it, he said unto them, why trouble ye the woman? For she hath wrought a good work upon me.
Right, you know what I'm saying? And that don't sound like a soft Messiah, man. That sounds like a Messiah who was about his business, man. He said, man, why you bothering us? You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? If the Messiah was a white man, right, like they depicted him as,
Right.
Caesar Borgia, he wouldn't have said nothing. White man would have said that with a little smile on his face, seeing that they were trying to hustle the ornament up out of the oils, you know what I'm saying? Because it might have been sold to the poor, right? But the Messiah said, why trouble you the woman, man? You know what I'm saying? But yeah, the poor always with y'all, man.
Right.
Go ahead.
For ye have the poor always, verse 11, for ye have the poor always with you, but me ye have not always. For in that she hath poured this ointment on my body, she did it for my burial.
Right.
Verily I say unto you, wheresoever this gospel shall be preached in the whole world, there shall also this, that this woman hath done, be told for a memorial of her.
Right. There also that this woman hath done be told for a memorial of her. Okay, so we gonna go into the book of Lamentations, right?
Jeremiah.
The Lamentations of Jeremiah, right? Old Testament, right? So we know we got the letter of Jeremiah too in the Apocrypha, right? That's called Baruch, right? Baruch. All right. So,
What chapter?
verse 4. I mean, chapter 4.
Chapter 4.
Chapter 4.
Yes, sir. All right. We're in the book of Lamentations. Lamentations is after Jeremiah and right before Ezekiel. All right. We're in Lamentations chapter 4. You good?
Damn, is that one? You're going to have to,
Lamentations.
read that one, and then we're going to have to reread it again.
Okay. Lamentations chapter 4 and verse 1. All right. How is the gold become dim? How is the most fine gold changed? The stones of the sanctuary are poured out in the top of every street. Verse 2, the precious sons.
No, read one again.
Verse 1, how is the gold become dim?
How is the gold become dim, man? Go ahead.
How is the most fine gold changed?
How is the most fine gold changed? It's asking questions, right?
Even though it's exclamation point.
Right.
The stones of the
Oh,
sanctuary.
those are exclamation points. So they're
Right.
he's saying it with like awe, like excitement, like damn,
Right.
like you know what I'm saying? I can't believe this. How is the gold become dim? How is the most fine gold changed? Go ahead.
The stones of the sanctuary are poured out in the top of every street.
All right. It says the stones of the sanctuary are poured out in the top of every street. Right. Let's go to Malachi 3:17.
All right.
What is that precious gold? All right, that gold that become dim. How is it most fine gold changed? All right.
Malachi what?
3:16. Is it 16? I don't know. Start at 16.
Malachi chapter 3 verse 16. Then they that fear the Lord spake often one to another. And the Lord hearkened and heard it. And a book of
They
remembrance.
that feared the Lord, the Most High, you know what I'm saying, hearken to when they cry unto Him. Right? Go ahead.
And the Lord hearkened and heard it. And a book of remembrance was written before Him. For them that fear the Lord and thought.
Malachi? You're at Malachi, right?
Yeah.
You still on to 16?
Yeah, 3:16.
Okay.
Or you want 3 and
okay,
6?
I wanted 17, but go ahead.
Okay.
Let's go ahead and finish it. We done already started reading it.
Okay, and a book in the 16, and a book of remembrance was written before Him for them that fear the Lord and that thought upon His name, and they shall be mine, said the Lord of hosts.
And they shall be mine. Go ahead, verse 17.
And they shall be mine, said the Lord of hosts. In that day, when I make up my jewels.
When He make up what?
When I make up my jewels.
And do what?
And I will spare them as a man spareth his own son that serveth him.
Right. So we're the Most High's jewel. We're that fine gold that's become dim. How is that most fine gold? How is the gold become dim? How is the most fine gold changed? The stones of the sanctuary are poured out in the top of every street.
Right.
Right? And we're gonna go to Proverbs to precept that too. You finished reading that? 17? Yeah. Read it one more time.
Verse 17. And they shall be mine, said the Lord of hosts. In that day when I make up my jewels.
Right, and that day when He make up His jewels, go ahead.
And I will spare them as a man spareth his own son that serveth him.
He will spare those who serve Him, as a man would serve his own, as a man would spare his son who serve him, right? Because we the servants of the Most High, right? Leviticus 25:55. Right.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So, what else I said I was gonna go to after that?
Said something about Proverbs.
Proverbs 1:21, right?
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? Because it said, and back in Lamentations, it said, the stones of the sanctuary are poured out in the top of every street, right? What is the stones, right? The 12 stones, right? The 12 stones of the ephod, right? That was set up. The 12 stones that Joshua set up right on, I think, on the way to Jericho. I have to pull that scripture. Go ahead, bro. Read that.
Proverbs 1, verse 21. She crieth in the chief places of concourse, in the openings of the gates. In the city she uttereth her words, saying, How long, ye simple ones, will ye love simplicity? And the scorner delight in their scorning.
Why did he say he got it in the streets? Oh man, that's not the right one. I'm talking about the one when they hang in the top of the every.
The street corners. I think that's Isaiah.
Right. I had that all messed up.
I think that's Isaiah. They lie at the head of the
They
streets.
light up the head of the street, right?
Like a bull in the net. Yeah, Isaiah 51:20.
Right.
I got you. Isaiah chapter 51.
We understand that when it says how is the gold become dim, the dimness of the gold that represents sin, right? Just like leaven, right? You know what I'm saying? A little leaven the whole lump, right? That's what that dimness is, leaven. You know what I'm saying? If you go to Zechariah, help me out, somebody. Is it 13 and 18? No, is it? About the two-thirds,
yeah, Zechariah 13.
13, Zechariah 13 and 8 or something like that, right? It says he's going to refine them as silver is tried and bring them through the fire, right? You know what I'm saying? And as gold, and you know what I'm saying? He's going to try us as gold is tried. When you try gold in the fire, you replenish it, right? You take out all its impurities, right? And bring it to its 100% natural, you know what I'm saying, complete form, right? Before you polish that thing up, right? And it's worth. I mean, it's priceless. I mean, it's worth a lot.
Right. It's at its point. Like you said, you done brought it back. It's full process. Right. Okay, so, Isaiah, you want that 50 and 51:20? Isaiah 51 verse 20. Thy sons have fainted. They lie at the head of all the streets as a wild bull in a net.
Right. Thy sons have fainted. Weary. They're weary. They're you know what I'm saying? They just lay down. They're tired. They just lay down and just give up. You know what I'm saying? And just let the oppressors do whatever they want to do with them, right? And they're gonna follow along with it. Whatever the oppressors say, that's the way of life. They're gonna go along with it, right? Go along to get along, right?
Go along to get along.
Go read that again.
Thy sons have fainted. They lie at the head of all the streets,
right?
As a wild bull in a net.
Just like a damn wild bull in the net, man. Some of them crazy as hell and mad, and that's stricken with madness, right? Deuteronomy 28:28. You know what I'm saying? Astonishment. That's it on that?
No.
Oh.
They are full of the fear of the Lord, the rebuke of thy God.
Okay. Right. So now we can go back to Lamentations to read that,
4 and 1. Back to Lamentations chapter 4 and verse 1. How is the gold become dim?
How has the gold become dim, right? You know what I'm saying? It's because of sin, right? Go ahead.
How is the most fine gold changed? The stones of the sanctuary are poured out in the top of every street.
The priest of the sanctuary poured out in the tops of every street, man. They're just tossed out, right? You know what I'm saying? Now you got people over there occupying the land. It's defiled. You know what I'm saying? They're profaned the holy sanctuary. They tore it down and built their sanctuary, right? Right. So they could sacrifice hell know what. Probably still doing the time of the Maccabees, sacrificing swine's flesh, man, over there, man. You know what I'm saying? No telling, man. Go ahead.
Verse 2. The precious sons of Zion, comparable to fine gold. How are they esteemed as earthen pitchers?
Read it again.
How are they...
From 1, 2.
Verse 2. The precious sons of Zion, comparable to fine gold.
They are comparable to fine gold, man. The Most High's battle axe, man. You know what I'm saying? Because we know the Most High ain't come down, you know what I'm saying, and put on one of his, you know what I'm saying, workout garments or whatever and start fighting, you know what I'm saying, fighting against the other nation, right? He used us as a battle axe, right? We are precious to the Most High, you know what I'm saying, that's fine gold. You know what I'm saying? We're his jewels. You know what I'm saying? We're his inheritance, his people, man. His nation, right? So it says, the precious sons of Zion, comparable to fine gold. Go ahead.
How are they esteemed as earthen pitchers?
How are they esteemed as earthen pitchers? You go back to Leviticus 11, right? It says what you do with earthen pitchers that are defiled, right? You know what I'm saying? That's made out of clay pottery. That's what earthen pitcher means. That's clay, that pottery type of pitchers. You just want to break those, right? Once they get unclean. Right? So, you know what I'm saying? That's how are they esteemed as earthen pitchers? Go ahead.
The work of the hands of the potter.
The work of the hands of who?
Of the potter.
Romans 9, right? You know what I'm saying? He's the potter. We're the clay. Go ahead.
Even the sea monsters draw out the breast.
Go ahead.
They give suck to their young ones. The daughter of my people is become cruel, like the ostriches in the wilderness.
Right. The daughters of my people have become cruel like the ostriches in the wilderness. Don't give a damn about their kids. They don't. Our women, the daughters of Zion, they don't care about the kids these days. They only care about themselves. You know what I'm saying? So just as well as the men. We're not just going to talk about the women because we know how sensitive our sister is. You know what I'm saying? But so what, man? We're going to bring out the man too. You know what I'm saying? On the call to say that it's all up to the men. The reason why the women are going off. You know what I'm saying? So men are off too. Let's go to Job 39 and 13. You know what I'm saying? Let's bring it out. He said like ostriches in the wilderness. You know what I'm saying? We just precept by precept. You know what I'm saying?
Job chapter 39 and verse 13. Gavest thou the goodly wings unto the peacocks, or wings and feathers unto the ostrich, which leaveth her eggs.
Which do what?
Which leaveth her eggs.
Go ahead.
In the earth, and warmeth them in dust.
Right. Go ahead.
And forgetteth that the foot may crush them.
Right. She forget it, and she'll step on her own damn egg. She knows she got them there, but she don't give a damn. It's all about her, right? Go ahead.
Or that the wild beasts may break them. She is hardened against her young ones.
She is what?
She is hardened against her young ones.
Right.
As though they were not hers.
See, and that's how women treat them. That's what the Most High saying right there. The ostrich, like the ostrich in the wilderness, so it's the daughter of my people, the daughter of Zion, the so-called blacks, Hispanics, Native American, and then women, right? These are our lamentations we're going through. These are the curses we're going through. You can find that in the book of Deuteronomy 28th chapter too. How the women used to, you know what I'm saying? How they do their kids, right? You know what I'm saying? And how they dealt with the kids and dealt with their husbands, right? Go ahead.
As though they were not hers.
Right.
Her labor is in vain without fear.
Right. Her labor is in vain without fear. She don't give a damn. Everything she do, she don't care. You know what I'm saying? If it's whether it's whoremongering or being just wicked and evil all out, you know what I'm saying? She don't give. That's the Most High preparing our people, man. He went through the men too. He said the men at first, right? He said the precious sons of Zion, compared to vine gold. How are they esteemed as earthen pictures? They're good for damn nothing, man.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? The women, at least they're still there. And we experience, right? The women are here better when we're out there trying to talk to them, to get them some understanding on their nationality and heritage.
They listen.
Versus the men. The men are just like earthen pictures, man. They're good for nothing, man.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? When they're off, man. They love this captivity, man. That's why Jeremiah said, if you go back to Jeremiah, when it says, how are you? Yeah, is Israel a servant? Is he a homeborn slave? Why is he spoiled?
Why is he spoiled?
Right?
Right.
We loved captivity, man.
Right.
Well, not all of us, but those that
on a whole
don't. You're right.
As a whole, man.
And
That's
we don't understand that.
2/3.
It's just about, you know what I'm saying? One bad apple spoils bunch, right? We've got in this captivity because of a couple of brothers, not because of everybody in the nation. Right, as a whole, but the Most High punished us as a whole.
Right.
All right, go ahead. Let's go.
All right, back to Lamentations chapter 4, verse 4. The tongue of the sucking child cleave to the roof of his mouth for thirst. The young children ask bread, and no man breaketh it unto them.
Right, this could go both ways. Wisdom is double, right? You know what I'm saying? He could be asking for knowledge, right? And no one break it to him. Why? Because the elders that go back to that Jeremiah 14:2. The gates are languished, right?
Right.
The elders, they're dried up, man. Damn, I just had one word that I choose. Let's go to. No, keep going.
Okay. Lamentations chapter 4 verse 5. They that did feed delicately are desolate in the streets. They that were brought up in scarlet embrace dunghills.
Right, those that were brought up in scarlet, we had some of the nicest garments, right? The most, right, made out of nice embroidery work and silk garments, right? You go back to the book of Exodus, how we did the tabernacles, right? And the priestly garments, right? And I'm pretty sure, and then all of us left out of Egypt with great wealth, garments and gold and silver and all type of, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, abundantly, right?
Abundance, man. So we had nice garments, but it said our garments was going to be what? Read it again, bro.
They that were, I'll read from the top. Lamentations 4 verse 5. They that did feed delicately are desolate in the streets. They that were brought up in scarlet embrace dunghills.
They that were brought up in scarlet embrace dunghills. Let's go back to let's go back to Lamentations 2 and 9 real quick. Let me bring some up. 2 and 9.
Lamentations chapter 2 verse 9. Her gates are sunk into the ground.
Remember I was saying that Jeremiah 14:2, you know what I'm saying? The gates linger, because back in Lamentations 4, and let's say something about the elders. Oh no, it said our gates. Yeah. Okay, go ahead.
Her gates are sunk into the ground.
Go ahead.
He hath destroyed and broken her bars. Her king and her priests are among the Gentiles.
Right, the kings and the princes are among the Gentiles. All of us are among these Gentiles. Go ahead.
The law is no more. Her prophets also find no vision from the Lord.
Right. Go ahead.
The elders of the daughters of Zion sit upon the ground and keep silence.
Right, and you see this too. We see this in the street, right? You know what I'm saying? These elder men, they see kids running around doing all type of work, they don't say nothing. They shut their mouth, man. Why? Because you know, kids are their oppressor, and women rule over them, right?
Right.
You know what I'm saying? You got kids these days knocking old men out, man. You know what I'm saying? Trying to get some stripes. For real, bro. Or they'll put the pistol to them, man.
Right.
So that's why the elders keep silence. Go ahead.
They have cast up dust upon their heads.
Right. They just gave up. Go ahead.
They have girded themselves with sackcloth. The virgins of Jerusalem hang down their heads to the ground.
Right. And that's it. That's all.
Their heads hanging, just holding
Right.
it, they're hanging their head down, man.
All right, let's go back to 4.
Lamentations chapter 4 and verse 6. For the punishment of the iniquity of the daughter of my people is greater than the punishment of the sin of Sodom.
That's heavy. We got to read that over from the top. It's going to explain itself,
Man.
but we're going to read that from the top.
Lamentations chapter 4 verse 6. For the punishment of the iniquity of the daughter of my people is greater than the punishment of the sin of Sodom.
And we all know what Sodom is. Before I came in this truth, man,
Right.
I knew about Sodom and Gomorrah,
Right.
man. I don't know how I knew about it. And probably in the Christian church they read that one, but that Sodom, hey, man, ours, for the punishment of the iniquity of the daughter of my people, it's talking about all of Israel. It's not just
Right.
talking about women. Let's get that clear. You know what I'm saying?
That's the whole house, right?
It's talking about the whole house, right? Because we got to understand that we're married to the Most High, right?
Right.
Jeremiah 3. Let's not get, you know what I'm saying? This way people go off at, man. I heard the world say this, man. Or what Solomon talking about. You know what I'm saying? My beloved. You know what I'm saying? And I want to kiss her. And all. Is he gay? You know what I'm saying? And stuff like, no, man. You know what I'm saying? The Most High ain't give y'all the understanding, the wisdom to understand Scripture.
Right.
But that's talking about the daughter of my people. That's talking about all Israel. Man, women, and child. Right? Go ahead.
Is greater than the punishment of the sin of Sodom. That was overthrown as in a moment.
Because Sodom was overthrown in a moment, right? We know Sodom just had a moment's notice. Lot of them was still running, and this thing was getting burnt down by the Most High.
While he was running.
You know what I'm saying? Go ahead.
That was overthrown as in a moment, and no hand stayed on her.
And no hand stayed on her, right? You know what I'm saying? That means, you know what I'm saying, the Most High did his thing, and that was it. Everything was desolate. You know what I'm saying? He didn't keep, you know what I'm saying, dropping fire and brimstone on Sodom, you know what I'm saying, 4 days and straight, you know what I'm saying, or nothing like that. So, but Israel, what year are we in? You know what I'm saying? Some say it's 500, some say it's 400 years, you know what I'm saying, of captivity. Hey, the Most High keeping his hand on us, man. He's steady punishing us, man. That's that Jeremiah 17, let's go back. Let's go there real quick. Jeremiah 17:4.
Okay, let's just continue.
You know what I'm saying? Because he said right there in Jeremiah 17:4.
Right.
Jeremiah can let you know. Here's some more, man. Some
Right.
more lamentation, man. That's real serious. And we got to really hearken on to that, man, to understand our people messed up with Heavenly Father, man. You know what I'm saying? We're not even at the beginning stages of Jacob's trouble or perilous times, man. This is a little cakewalk, man. This ain't nothing, man.
Right now, Yep.
You got people dying in other states and stuff, so that ain't even next to us, you know what I'm saying? Wait till we see bodies laying, you know what I'm saying, falling next to us or laying next to us, you know what I'm saying, to where ain't no CSI coming and, you know what I'm saying, wrapping the body up in plastic.
Yeah,
and
no ambulance, none of that.
You know what I'm saying? None of that. You know what I'm saying? Wait, the body's just going to be laying around. We ain't even reached that yet, man. But go ahead, bro.
Yep. Jeremiah chapter 17, verse 4. And thou, even thyself, shalt discontinue from thine heritage that I gave thee. And I will cause thee to serve thine enemies in the land which thou knowest not.
Right. He said we're going to serve our enemy in a land we knoweth not. What comes after that? Read.
For ye have kindled a fire in mine anger, which shall burn forever.
How long?
Which shall burn forever.
So we're going to be serving our enemies in the land which we know not forever, man. Until Christ comes. Straight up, man. Straight up, man. Brothers want to put their hands up and think they finna go out of the war with Esau, man. That's not a wise thing to do, man.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? What we supposed to be doing is giving our people this medicine to come up out that state of mind that they're in, man.
Spiritual bondage. Right?
Spiritual bondage, man. You know what I'm saying? And deal with our punishment. That's all we can do. You know what I'm saying? All that trying to bang on these, I mean, we still dealing with our punishment. I ain't got time to, you know what I'm saying, bang on this white boy and dealing with my punishment still. That's going to burn forever.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? That's just a waste of time, man.
Right.
So, yeah, man. So that's what I'm really trying to bring out. Letting our people know our lamentation. We're in a time of, you know what I'm saying, lamentation. We got to understand that, you know what I'm saying, ain't nothing that Donald Trump or America trying to be great again going to help us, you know what I'm saying, with our punishment that we're dealing with, and, you know what I'm saying, trying to build our nation up, man. We missing the whole focus. We arguing over a little simple thing, you know what I'm saying, think like it's, man, I mean, even though that's a salvational issue. It's chicken unclean or unclean animal. You know what I'm saying? We're going to deal with that topic. That's the topic we're going to deal with. We kind of on the, you know what I'm saying, a point where we got, let's say, enough precepts. You know what I'm saying? Enough precepts to just shut that thing down once we start off. You know what I'm saying? It won't be longer than probably about 20 minutes. You know what I'm saying? And that topic is going to be shut down, man. Right. About turkey and chicken unclean.
Right.
So go ahead and read that one more time, bro. I'm sorry, Israel. I'm doing a lot of talking, man.
You're right.
I feel very talkative tonight.
Lamentation, that was chapter 4, verse 6. For the punishment of the iniquity of the daughter of my people is greater than the punishment of the sin of Sodom, that was overthrown as in a moment, and no hand stayed on her.
Go ahead.
Her Nazarites were purer than snow.
Right. It said her Nazarites were purer than snow. Go ahead.
They were whiter than milk.
They were what?
They were whiter than milk.
Now see that right there? You see that right there? Now that'll make a white man's day right there. He'll say, "Oh man, see, the Nazarites were white." You know what I'm saying? Go ahead, brother.
They were more ruddy.
Oh man, you see, ruddy. Esau was ruddy. You know what I'm saying? We could break that down now. We could go into this now. Me and the brother will talk about this. That's why me and the brother laughed, because we were just talking about this before we jumped into this subject. Go ahead.
They were more ruddy in body than rubies. Their polishing was of sapphire.
Right. Their polishing was of sapphire, right? It was clean. That's what it's saying. They were clean. Undefiled, right? You know what I'm saying? Remember, you know what I'm saying? Stones and gold and silver, all that. You take the impurities, you know what I'm saying? And it's clean and it's undefiled and it's not detestable, right? It's, you know what I mean? That's what it's saying. Her Nazarites were purer than snow, meaning clean. Go ahead.
Verse 8. Their visage is blacker than a coal.
Right. Their visage is Their visage is blacker than a coal. Go ahead.
They are not known in the streets.
They are what?
They are not known in the streets.
Go ahead.
Their skin cleaveth to their bones.
Right. Go ahead.
It is withered. It is become like a stick.
Right. Terrible fattening. Right. Go ahead.
They that be slain.
And now, wait, stop right there. Did you just hear that? It said their visage. Wait, go ahead. Read that right here. I think this is what I want. Yeah.
Their visage is blacker than a coal.
Yeah.
They are not known in the streets. Their skin cleaveth to their bones. It is withered. It is become like a stick.
Right. It has become like a stick. I'm trying to find that other one, man. It's 5:21. No, it's 5. Oh, go ahead. Go ahead at 5 and 10, bro. 5 and 10.
Okay, Lamentations 5 verse 10. In the hands of the pitiful.
No, 5:10. 5:10.
Oh, I'm sorry. Lamentations chapter 5 verse 10.
Yeah.
Our skin was black like an oven because of the terrible famine.
Because of what?
Because of the terrible famine.
Now let's go back and read verse 8 and 4. 4:8.
Lamentations 4 verse 8. Their visage is blacker than a coal.
Right, their visage is blacker than the coal, right? Go ahead.
They are not known in the streets.
Mm-hmm.
Their skin cleaveth to their bone.
Their skin's cleaved to the bone. Go ahead.
It is withered.
Mm-hmm.
It has become like a stick.
Right, their body's becoming like a stick. All right, now all right, check this out. Oh man, this is beautiful, man. I just received a little. What's going on with what thing?
Oh, that's just the battery going dead.
Oh, the battery going dead. Oh man,
It's still.
Oh, okay.
It's still on though. You're just saying temperature. We just let it roll until it died.
Damn.
Yeah.
All right,
It's
so
still
we're gonna
on.
try to get this out. I wanted to get this out real quick. Let me get this out real quick before I die. But anyways, you see that verse 8? It said their visage is blacker than the coal. They are not known in the streets. Their skin cleaveth to their bones. It is withered. It has become like a stick.
Right.
And we know what that is. It's talking about their skin. You know what I'm saying? Because of terrible famine, right? Their skin gets dark. We get darker as, you know what I'm saying, we get because of famine, right?
Right.
But if you go and look up pictures from back when Hitler had those Jewish people, right? Starving in those concentration camps. Did their skin get blacker? No, their skin did not get blacker.
No.
You know what I'm saying? The only time they turn black is when they give up the ghost, when the Most High take their stinking soul. I mean, when the Most High take his soul back that he lent them, right? That's when their skin gets black. But, you know what I'm saying, from famine, their skin don't get black. So they are not the real Jews. I just had to bring that out. I'm sorry. I just had to bring that out. They are not real Jews, so this is not talking about them. Go ahead.
All right, verse 9. They that be slain with the sword are better than they that be slain with hunger.
See, read it again.
They that be slain with the sword are better than they that be slain with hunger.
Right, go ahead.
For these pine away, stricken through for want of the fruits of the field.
Right, they pine away, stricken through want of the fruits of the field, right? Meaning, you know what I'm saying? They're sitting, they didn't like, just like Sodom, right? Sodom just got destroyed in an instant, right? When you starve, man, you sitting there, man, and you're not gonna just die in like one day. You sitting there, you're suffering.
It's gonna take
you. Know what I'm saying? Right, you would want to be shot in the head by a gun, right, or slain by a sword.
Then to die of famine.
Then to die from famine. Right? That's something that you know that's gonna hurt, just like drowning. You know what I'm saying? Or fire. You go
that'll be done in about 30 seconds or 30 a minute. But hunger,
right?
That's a 5-6 day. It could be almost a 10-day death.
Yeah, bro. Yeah, bro. That's gonna hurt you. Right? Go ahead. So these are things that we're gonna have to live through, right? Because the Most High is gonna bring sword, famine, and pestilence that you read in Jeremiah when you go in the book of Jeremiah, right? The book that's before Lamentations. It's talking about the sword, famine, and pestilence, right? And some people take it a different way, but you know, those are plagues, right? That the Most High is going to send, right? Sword, famine, and pestilence, right? Let's go to 2nd Esdras chapter 16. Okay, let's go. 2nd Esdras chapter 16, man. Let's bring it out. Okay, let's bring it out. I'm tired of talking. I'm doing a lot of talking up here, ain't it?
2nd Esdras 16. Oh yeah, that's.
Oh, it's 1st Esdras 16, ain't it?
First, okay. 2nd Esdras was about Babylon.
Yeah, it's 1st Esdras. I'm sorry, man.
Okay. 2nd Esdras 16. I mean, sorry, 1st Esdras.
No, it's this one, 2nd Esdras. Yeah.
Okay. That's the plagues.
Let's go to start at 8.
Okay.
2nd Esdras 16 and 8.
2nd Esdras chapter 16, verse 8. The mighty Lord sendeth the plagues, and who is he that can drive them away? A fire shall go forth from his wrath.
Well, what?
A fire shall go forth from his wrath. And who is he that may quench it?
Go ahead to 13. Jump to 13. This is what I wanted, right?
Verse 13. For strong is his right hand that bendeth the bow.
It's talking about the Most High. Now, you could go up and read it in context if you want. You know what I'm saying? But I've been through this and I've read it, and it's talking about the Most High. So, but go ahead, read.
For strong is the right hand that
you can say Christ. For strong is the right hand that bendeth the bow. Go ahead.
His arrows that he shooteth are sharp, and shall not miss.
And what?
And shall not miss when they begin to be shot into the ends of the world.
Ooh, you see that? That's talking about nuclear missiles, man.
Ain't gonna be no missing.
Huh?
Ain't gonna be no missing.
Ain't gonna be no missing, man. Go ahead.
Behold, the plagues are sent, and shall not return again.
Right. That's just like his word. The Most High's word shall not return void. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
It's not he didn't send his word, and it's not going to accomplish that what he wanted to accomplish. It's going to have everything that's written in this book as prophecy is going to go down, man. It's going to come to pass. You know what I'm saying? So when the Most High send them plagues, it's going to happen. Just like he said, Israel was going to go into slavery, even though he loved us, we're his children. It came to pass.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying? He said it was going to be kindled forever until Christ. And we know that forever is until Christ come back, right?
Right.
You know what I'm saying? We know that because forever is ever. Hey, man. And it got to be a kingdom. Christ got to have a kingdom, so it ain't going to he ain't talking about it after Christ's kingdom. So, yeah, right here, when he's sending these plagues, sword, famine, and pestilence, he's not going to stop it. It's not going to be no repenting from it. He's just going to let it happen. Go ahead.
Verse 15. The fire is kindled, and shall not be put out, till it consume the foundation of the earth.
That's thermonuclear, fervent heat. That's that fervent heat Peter was talking about, right? Go ahead.
16. Like as an arrow which is shot of a mighty archer returneth not backward.
Right, not like, because you shoot an arrow, it's not a boomerang, right?
Right.
It's going straight and it's going to do what it got to do, right? Anything in its ways can, you know what I'm saying? It's going to fend it. Go ahead.
Even so, the plagues that shall be set upon the earth shall not return again.
That's it on that, right? We're going to Lamentations.
It's going out.
Right. Yeah, that's all to it, man. Go ahead.
Back to Lamentations chapter 4, verse 10. The hands of the pitiful women have sodden their own children. They were their meat in the destruction of the daughter of my people.
See that? The hands of the pitiful women have sodden their own children. They were their meat in the destruction of the daughter of my people. You know what I'm saying? That's going in the you know what Christ said, Jerusalem will be so covered with armies in Luke 21 too. It was in Luke 21 too, you know what I'm saying? That, you know what I'm saying? Our people going to be eating their own people, right? Because they're going to starve us in. You know what I'm saying? No food was going to be able to come in and help feed us or nothing, man. Our people was eating, literally eating, and that's in Deuteronomy the 28th chapter, the 57th verse, too. Women was going to be eating it. That's prophesied that, of curses that the Most High put on our people, man. When that famine come, people will be like, oh, man, no, he's just talking about the famine of the word. Okay, you sit and think it's just going to be a famine of the word, and you think it's going to be a Taco Bell or McDonald's or a Chick-fil-A down the street. Ain't going to be none of that, bruh.
Did you ever hit the drive-thru and swipe your card?
Yeah. You know what I'm saying? But hey, the Most High gotta make everybody a believer. You know what I'm saying? That fear got. Hey, if you ain't got that enough to say, okay, that's what's gonna happen upon the earth. The Most High gonna send the plagues. You don't have to fear the Lord, man. He ain't dealing with you according to Sirach 19 and 18. 19,
Yep, 19, 18.
Yeah. All right, go ahead, bro.
Yep. Lamentations chapter 4, verse 11. The Lord hath accomplished his fury. He hath poured out his fierce anger, and hath kindled a fire in Zion, and it hath devoured the foundations thereof.
Right. Go ahead.
The kings of the earth and all the inhabitants of the world would not have believed that the adversary and the enemy should have entered into the gates of Jerusalem.
Right. The kings of the earth, meaning these other nations, right? They would not have believed, you know what I'm saying, unless they seen it with their own eyes. Damn, they're actually getting it going. The Most High, you know what I'm saying, not dealing with these people no more. Because they know they ain't supposed to be walking up in our land like, you know what I'm saying, boldly like that, man. All up in the sanctuary. Go ahead, bro.
Verse 13. For the sins of her prophets and the iniquities of her priests.
For the sins of who?
For the sins of her prophets and the iniquities of her priests.
Right.
That have shed the blood of the just in the midst of her.
Right. You had wicked Israelites, you know what I'm saying, that wanted to, if you go back in the Maccabees, where they wanted to keep the laws of the damn heathens, right, and do away with our laws, right? And so they started, in order to do that, you have to slay all the Levitical priests up out of the sanctuary. They slaying them, and they killing the prophets, you know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? We don't want to hear it. We want to hear smooth words. You know what I'm saying? If you go back, they don't want to hear the, you know what I'm saying, the words of the Most High. We want to hear smooth words. You know what I'm saying? God can love everywhere. God can love everybody. You know what I'm saying? That's what our people fell for. fell for it back then. Ain't nothing new under the sun, man.
Right. Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Ain't nothing new under the sun. Matter of fact, I'm gonna have the brother bring it out. Let's go there, Maccabees. You know what I'm saying? We're gonna keep the covenant of the heathen. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? Wicked Israelites. You know where it said wicked Israelites? Yeah, bring that out, bro.
First Maccabees chapter 1. That's 1 verse of, let me see, I think it's 11. First Maccabees 1:11. In those days, when they're out of Israel wicked men.
There went what?
In those days, when they're out of Israel wicked men.
There went wicked men out of Israel, go ahead.
Who persuaded many.
Who persuaded many.
Saying, let us go and make a covenant with the heathen. That are round about us.
See? You see that? When that famine started to come, people gonna go and want to make a covenant with him, man. They gonna be that scared, man. They gonna want to go and make a covenant. You know what I'm saying? Some of them gonna get that chip and all that, man. You know what I'm saying? I know it's a controversy in Israel saying, oh, the chip ain't the, you know what I'm saying, mark and all that. Okay, whatever. You know what I'm saying? It's something that ain't of the Lord.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Right.
It's people gonna be wanting to take the chip. They gonna be wanting to, you know what I'm saying, do make all these covenants with the heathen because that are round about them because they finna flush us, man. You know what I'm saying? They coming from all angles. Right. Men, women, and children.
You take the chip, you get your debit card back.
Right. Real. Woo! Real. It's going down, man.
For since we departed from them, we have had much sorrow.
Right. Since we departed from them heathen, we had much sorrow. They're gonna be saying this. You know what I'm saying? Since we started following them Hebrews, we're like, man, we ain't have nothing but much sorrow, man. You know what I'm saying? Not knowing that the Most High really proving you. You know what I'm saying? When the Most High bring you down to a low state, you know what I'm saying? According to the Sirach chapter 2, the Sirach second chapter, hey man, you better sit on that, man. Once he bring you down to that lower state, do not depart from it, man. You know what I'm saying? He's proving you to make sure you love him.
Embrace that thing.
You think it's just easy to love the Most High like it's easy to love America and white Jesus?
No consequences.
You know what I'm saying? It ain't that easy, man. The Most High, he gonna prove you. He gonna see if you love him. You know what I'm saying? He gonna take everything from you like he did Job. And then restore it all at the end when he see that you're a faithful servant. I'm telling you. He gave Job abundance and wealth, man, when he stuck to his guns, man. And you heard his wife in his ears talking about, you know what I'm saying? Curse him. Right. You know what I'm saying? Just like the woman, right? That ostrich. You know what I'm saying? That put her eggs in the ground and she'll crush them up under her feet. Or you eat her own children. You're right. Good class. Go ahead, bro. Read.
All right, back to Lamentations chapter 4, verse 14. They have wandered as blind men in the streets. They have polluted themselves with blood, so that men could not touch their garments.
Right. How you wander as a blind man in the street, right? Meaning you just take on everything that the heathen throw at you. You run with it, man. You know what I'm saying?
Lapping it up. You love it.
Right. Why? Because you feel nothing's happening. I gotta be blessed. I could, you know what I'm saying? My pension came in, you know what I'm saying? I'm retired, but I'm getting a pension. You know what I'm saying? Or I done, you know what I'm saying, graduated, whatever you call it, from the military. Right. You know what I'm saying? And I'm getting, come on, you know what I'm saying? I gotta be blessed. So this is why I see where they're coming from. But then again, nah, bruh. Hey, if this information coming out on the street that you ain't black, where's the town of black? You know what I'm saying? If a Chinese man come up to you, he can show me where the China at. You know what I'm saying? Or a Russian man, he can show me where Russia, or an African man can show me where Africa. Now, where's the land of black? Right. You know what I'm saying? But you're black. You see what I'm saying? Right. You ain't gonna sit there and be like, damn, what the hell?
No knowledge of self, but you got a whole lot of money.
Or you just gonna sit on what you got. You know what I'm saying? Hey, they say, I'm just run with it. No, man, that don't sound right to me. I had to come check for myself. So this is where I'm at now. We're in the book of Lamentations.
Right.
Right. So let you know, man, it's gonna get serious, man. Right. Hey, go ahead, bro.
Verse 15. They cried unto them, depart ye. It is unclean. Depart, depart. Touch not.
Right. Because they polluted, right? Our people are polluted, man. All right, go ahead. Can't even touch it. People, man, and get some, you know what I'm saying, some, what you call it, from like Lady did Christ. You know what I'm saying? When in the time of her, you know what I'm saying, her monthly, she touched Christ and got a little bit of his, you know what I'm saying, his power. Right? Right. That's why he perceived that somebody touched him.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Go ahead, bro.
When they fled away and wandered, they said among the heathen, they shall no more sojourn there.
Go ahead.
The anger of the Lord hath divided them.
Right. That's what the heathen are saying now. The anger of the Lord hath divided them. Go ahead.
He will no more regard them.
Go ahead.
They respected not the persons of the priests.
Right. They didn't respect the priests. Go ahead.
They favored not the elders.
Nor the elders. We slayed them all. Right. A bunch of Judas priests, just like that did the Christ. Want to deliver them up to the damn heathens. Right. Go ahead.
17. As for us, our eyes as yet failed for our vain help and our watching. We have watched for a nation that could not save us.
Right. And then you got the other ones by the wayside. Right. Sitting and waiting, just watching for a nation. Hopefully they get have some type of remorse in their heart, and they just bless their heart. Like my grandma was ignorant to the fact, and I understand every little thing that's so serious, but whether it be racist or not, man, bless their heart. You know what I'm saying? You know how the grandmas talk. You know what I mean? And they always want to bless an enemy and love the. You know what I mean? But hey, man. We, as for us, our eyes as yet failed for our vain help, and our watching we have watched for a nation that could not save us.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? That goes back to that, and no man shall buy you, right?
That too.
You know what I'm saying? Deuteronomy 28, no man shall buy you. No man ain't gonna save you, man.
At all. And this scripture goes into a lot of the people that want to vote test, and want to protest, they want to vote, they want to do petitions.
Yeah, bro.
You see, that's this right here.
Yeah.
Not understanding, you're begging your slave master to let you go home, not realizing.
Yeah,
that's what you're asking.
Like no justice, no peace.
Right, and
you know
not understanding who you are, and you land your captivity, and that's not even possible. You just in your ignorance thinking that, and you know, it's sad, but that's what the scripture's touching on, man.
No justice, no peace. And I ain't see y'all bust a move yet, man. Ain't gonna bust a grape, but it's almost like, how you send a message and a threat in the same sentence? No justice, no peace. Okay, no peace. When is the motherfucking riot gonna start? When is the fight gonna come on? You ain't bust a grape yet, man. No justice, no peace. With who?
Our people don't know that the nations are really laughing.
They just say stuff. They're laughing, bro.
You know, because they know year in
we don't
year
got
out.
no justice, we don't got no peace.
Yeah.
That's what you're saying, but you ain't busting a move. You ain't throwing no hands.
Yeah, they know, you know.
That's sad, bro.
They know every time something happens, all they going to do is march and protest and make noise, and then 3 days later, it's just going to go away. That's been going on for so long. I don't understand. What really gets me, I ain't trying to take you out of vain, man, but now we're into a time where we had a so-called black president between 08 and 16, and our people still drinking the Kool-Aid.
Yeah.
I mean, you would think after a certain amount of time,
at least 2 or 3
you start to
years.
pay attention. Like, wait a second, we still drinking the Kool-Aid, dog.
Yeah.
So that's how we know this is true, and we are the people of the book, dog. And 2/3 got to be done away with.
Yeah, they got to, bro.
That lets us know it ain't nothing but true.
Yeah.
It's walking zombies, like we were talking about that night.
They love it, bro.
They love America, dog.
They love it, bro.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? I done seen it, bro. We done seen it. We done seen brothers, Israelites with make America great again hats. You know what I'm saying?
Or just the whole flag.
Or why not make colored people great again? You know what I mean? Our people never think about these things. Like, how come we ain't talking about us, man? Make colored people great again or something like that. You know what I'm saying? They're scared of that, man. They're scared of that, bro. That's that Deuteronomy where it say them chains, you know what I'm saying? They took the chains off of, you know what I'm saying? Let's go there real quick, man. Deuteronomy 28 and 45. Is it 45? Damn, my book opened right up. 28.
Yeah, that happens a lot.
Yeah, bro.
Stick to that thing.
The chains on us. I'm trying to get the yoke of iron.
64.
Did mine too. 48.
48.
28 and what?
Okay, 48 was when the yoke of iron until he had destroyed.
Yeah, there we go. That's what I want.
Until he had destroyed thee.
Until he have destroyed thee.
Yeah.
Our people, know what I'm saying? They don't got that. They ain't
48.
Hey, they're out there, bro.
Yeah, I turn right.
So it's okay. They gonna lose some. Hey, man, they know how. Man, the best slaves money don't have to buy, bro.
The best slave money don't have to buy.
The best slave money don't have to buy, man. I mean, when I was in the world too, I know I was in the world, but I had some type of conscience to know that I was like, man, you know, I wasn't feeling the white Jesus thing. I wasn't feeling loving the white man, period, or any nation. You know what I'm saying? I didn't even love, I didn't love my own people, man. So I know the curse was on me, but it's still, it was something that just,
You knew it was something there,
it was
bro.
something there, bro, where I wouldn't give them my all of my love, bro. I couldn't give them all my love, man. But
Kept
go
that
ahead.
wall up on it.
Right.
For all praises, man.
Let's go to
Lamentations chapter
Lamentations.
4, verse 18.
Uh-huh.
They hunt our steps that we cannot go in our streets.
And wait, you gotta read that slow. You heard that? Read it again, bro.
They hunt our steps that we cannot go in our
And who?
streets. That we cannot go
In
our streets.
our streets. The whole earth is ours, man. Everything is supposed to be ours, man.
Right.
But we worry about crumbs. Go ahead, bro.
Our end is near.
Mm-hmm.
Our days are fulfilled.
Mm-hmm.
Our end is come.
Go ahead.
Our persecutors are swifter than the eagles of heaven.
Mm-hmm.
They pursued us upon the mountains.
See how the Most High give us these clues, man?
Mm-hmm.
Our persecutors are swifter than eagles. Why ain't use a hawk? You know what I'm saying? Hawks are swift too when they hunt, man. You know what I'm saying? Why ain't use a hawk, man? You got gannets that'll dive, you know what I'm saying? through the water, man, like they like arrows, shoot, and go down there and catch fish and come back out and fly, bro. You know what I'm saying? Why ain't you say swifter than gannets or something like that, bro? You know what I'm saying? He said swifter than eagle. He's giving us clues, bro. That's that paper trail, man. He's letting us know who these bastards are. These Romans, Spaniard, Greco, French, Portuguese, Italian. You know what I'm saying? People, bro.
Right.
Go ahead, bro.
They pursued us upon the mountains.
Mm-hmm.
They laid wait for us in the wilderness.
Mm.
All right, precept, man. Let's go to Psalm chapter 10. Man, we talking about these people, man. At the clues. We already know who they are, but just touching on they hunt our steps.
Yes, sir.
Psalm chapter 10, man. Psalm chapter 10. We're going to start at verse 2. Psalms 10, verse 2 through 14, man. But we don't got to read it all. But go ahead, verse 2. Start at verse 2. You want to read that? Go ahead. 10 verse 2.
The wicked in his pride doth persecute the poor.
Right. And we know we persecute the poor. Well, poor just don't mean the money. You're talking about the poorest nation.
Mm-hmm.
You're talking about the Israelites. Mm-hmm. We're the poor in the scriptures when it comes to the, you know what I'm saying? When Christ was saying he sent me to preach to the brokenhearted, to heal the poor, right?
Mm-hmm.
Read on.
Let them be taken in the devices that they have imaged.
Right.
Imagine.
Imagine.
Mm-hmm.
For the wicked boasted of his heart's desire.
See, and that's the wicked again, because he said in verse 2, the wicked in his pride. Verse 3, for the wicked. We know who the wicked is. That's going back to Malachi.
Mm-hmm.
Read on.
And blesseth the covetous, whom the Lord abhorreth.
Yeah. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, the wicked blesses the covetous. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Meaning he accepts the bitter instead of, you know what I'm saying, instead of the sweet.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? He condemns the damn just and what? And he condemns the just and what? Bring up the wicked, right?
Condemneth the just. And he said he that it's in Proverbs 17:15. He that condemneth
and justifies the wicked.
And justify the wicked.
That's what they do. They condemn the just and
abomination.
Right. They condemn the just.
Now jump down to verse 8.
Justify the wicked.
Jump down to verse 8 to get to the point.
Down to verse 8.
Right.
He sitteth in the lurking place of the
You
villages.
see that? They hunt our steps that we cannot go on our streets.
Mm-hmm.
So read that again.
He sitteth in the lurking places of our villages. In the secret places doth he murder the innocent.
And see, that's what they're talking about.
Ooh wee.
You see?
Yeah.
That's them. In the
Yeah.
secret place to eat murder the innocent. You know that. That's only happened in our hoods. That ain't suburbs.
Yep.
Read on.
Yep. They catch you slipping on the wrong street or
Right.
something in
His
the
eyes
alleyway.
are
Privately.
his eyes are privately set against the poor.
Against the who?
The poor.
That's Israel. Read on.
He lieth in wait secretly as a lion in his den.
Same thing. It's saying what he did. Secret, just, you know what I'm saying? Like the cops just be sitting off, ducking off. Right? Read on.
He lieth in wait to catch the poor.
It's telling us over and over, man.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Most I ain't switching it up. Read on.
He doth catch the poor when he draweth him into his net.
You see that? That's his gun and his badge.
Yes, it is.
Verse 10.
He croucheth and humbleth himself,
Right?
that the poor may fall by his strong ones.
You see what I'm saying? So, little stuff, your tail light was out.
Yeah.
Any reason. Just anything.
Right.
It's the po- it-
You riding your bike. You ain't have a light on the front of your bike.
Yeah.
What's your name, son? You got an ID on you? You coming with me. Verse 11.
He had say in his heart,
What he saying?
God hath forgotten.
I can do whatever I want. Read.
He hideth his face. He will never see
And
it.
these people feel this way. Why? Because they've been getting away with it for so long. That goes with Zechariah 11 and 5. Who possessed or slay them, hold himself not guilty.
Right.
Then sell them, say, blessed be the Lord. Because they've been getting away from it so long.
They getting blessed.
They think that they think the Most High
It's loving what they're doing.
right. It loves what they're doing, not knowing that you just racking up a bill.
Right.
We just so I'll probably just want to touch on that. Man.
Ooh, boy, yo, boy. That tab heavy too.
What?
That tab is heavy,
It's kind of
man.
heavy tab.
Man, you know what I had one of them crackers tell me, man, when I was at work, man?
Boy, that's not-
That cracker told me, he said, this was the job I had before now, man. That cracker said, you know what I'm saying? I seen you standing there for 2 minutes. I said, man, you crying. I said, man, you crying about 2 minutes?
You see?
I said, bitch, you owe me all the time in the world. He said, how you figure that? I said, bitch, because my ancestors, bitch, don't I have to, what about them that work for all that free labor?
Right.
You know what I'm saying? I can't get 2 minutes about you.
Right.
All us, man, no, he didn't like that. No, he didn't like that. Boy, I used that real wisdom then. Boy, I went back to my ancestors. Bitch, all that free labor, I can't get like 2 minutes of their free labor that they didn't gave you, they ain't get paid for, and stand there. I shouldn't even do no work for the rest of the day. Now that I had revealed that to you.
Right. Right.
When I told her that, boy, you were hot, boy. But
They don't understand. Matter of fact,
It's some devils,
touching on
man.
that. Go grab Numbers 35 and 33, Al. And then we go back to Lamentations. Number 35 and 33. Because what they don't understand is that, like we were talking about earlier, like what's going on right now in other nations, and what they're realizing right now is that, okay, it might have been 40 acres and a mule. It might have been, letting the people go back home, but nah, it's too late, man.
yeah, bro.
Numbers 35 and 33. You see, this is what they understand. And that also goes with Isaiah 14 and 1 and Revelation 13, 10.
Oh yeah, it got
But you see what I'm saying? But nah, Numbers 35, 33. You got it? This is what has to happen, man.
Be quick on the sword.
Yeah. Gotta be quick on the sword.
Zabot would
Go
have
ahead,
told us
brother.
quick on the sword. Zabot would have said, quick on the sword, man.
You got it? Go ahead.
Yeah. So you shall not pollute the land wherein ye are.
You see that? We're in the law. You shall not pollute the land wherein ye are. Read on.
For blood.
For what?
For blood.
Uh-huh.
It defileth the land.
He letting us know blood defiles the land. Read on.
And the land cannot cleanse, and the land cannot be cleansed of the blood that is shed therein.
Right, blood. The land cannot be cleansed. Blood that is shed, but why? But how?
But therein.
Right.
But by the blood of him that shed it.
You see that? So ain't gonna be no payback. That's the payback. You see what I'm saying? When you defile the land with the blood of a nation, the payback is your blood. That's the payback, bruh. Ain't gonna be no give us $1 trillion.
Blood in, blood out.
That's why we tell them, you got to take that up with the most.
You gotta take that with the Most High. You guys are preaching hate. No. Read Obadiah.
Right.
That's what you do. That's what I told one heathen.
Yeah,
No,
that one
you
right there.
read
I like that.
Right,
35
number
and
35
what?
and 33.
Yeah.
You deal with that. Who didn't? Hey, Ab, did we write this?
No, we ain't right there.
No.
No, man.
You guys are preaching hate. No. Read that. No, you read that.
Let's go read that again.
Yo.
This was written before all of us were born.
Right. And your ancestors know about it because they say in God we trust on their currency.
Right.
And they're with it. They're all for the Bible. They gotta be.
They gotta deal with this, man.
So
Yeah, deal. You read it again, bro.
there was scriptures.
So ye shall not pollute the land wherein
That's a law.
ye are.
Mm-hmm.
For blood it defileth the land.
That's why he's telling you. You know what I'm saying? He's telling you should not pollute the land where ye are, because blood defiles it. So that's a law, right? He's letting you know blood defiles the land. So if you defile a land with blood, your blood is gonna read on.
And the land cannot be cleansed of the blood that is shed therein.
It cannot, but it can be cleansed. But
by the blood of him that shed.
no, I can write a check.
But by the blood of him that shed.
But I said I'm sorry.
But by the blood of him that shed.
But I didn't. But I wasn't here.
Hey.
It wasn't me.
Eye for eye.
see, this is what people.
And it's not
This
talking
what
about
people
one
understand,
person,
bro.
Yeah.
Right. That's what they don't understand, man.
We didn't do that to your people.
Oh, we didn't do this.
I didn't do that to your people.
Yeah.
Then it's more,
It's not my fault.
Hey,
Yeah.
yeah, we feel the same way.
You guys are wrong.
Right. We were born to take captivity. No, you saying the Heavenly Father.
That where that Isaiah 14:21 come in.
Right. Because we inherited the curses.
I go to the same school you go to.
All right, we back at we're gonna finish up in Lamentations.
Fathers have inherited lies.
Right.
All right, back to Lamentations chapter 4, verse 20. The breath of our nostrils, the anointed of the Lord, was taken in their pits, of whom we said, under his shadow we shall live among the heathen. That's what we is right now. That's what we dealing with, right? The breath of our nostrils, the anointed of the Lord, was taken in their pits, of whom we said, under his shadows we will live among the heathen. That's when they took Christ and killed him, right? He's saying the anointed of the Lord was taken in their pits, right? Of whom we said, under his shadow, or the Messiah, we shall live among the heathen. Why? Because we're living at the time until the heathen Gentiles, until their time be fulfilled. Oh, praise the Lord, you got something on that.
Oh.
You see that in verse 20?
Read it again.
Verse 20, the breath of our nostrils, the anointed of the Lord, was taken in their pits, of whom we said, under his shadow we shall live among the heathen.
Oh, the anointed of the Lord, the Most High.
Right. Was taken in their pits. Right.
The breath of our nostrils, the anointed of the Most High, was taken in their pits, of whom we said, under his shadow we shall live among the heathen.
Because whose shadow we're under?
Oh, that's good.
You know what I'm saying?
But you know that the Levitical priests were anointed by the Lord Most High too, so that's why I was, you know what I mean?
Right.
But yes, but we are under Christ's shadow, man. Yeah, go ahead, bro. Read.
Verse 21, rejoice and be glad, O daughter of Edom, that dwellest in the land of Uz.
Okay. Now we're finna flip. Table's gonna flip right here.
Sir.
You know what I'm saying? This way people don't understand. See, we read all that and we say, okay, we're cursed. We understand we're cursed. But now the Most High is he gonna, you know what I'm saying? He gonna shift those. He gonna shit right. He gonna turn it.
Turn that tide.
He gonna turn it at right when you least expect it, right? You know what I'm saying? The last two verses is dealing with Edom. You know what I'm saying? So it's beautiful, man.
Yes, sir.
Go ahead.
Rejoice and be glad, O daughter of Edom, that dwellest in the land of Uz.
Be happy. He's saying, live it up. Live it up.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Nation of Edom, because y'all, they are the main character
That's
of all the heathen. Y'all play a main role.
The ambassador.
Oh man, y'all Damn, boy, you said you in the spirit, man.
The
That's that spirit.
ambassador among the heathen.
That's the ambassador among the heathen, bruh.
Right. Obadiah.
Right. That's that nation. Edom is that nation that everybody gonna sit back, like Revelation 18 saying, and said, wow, Babylon the Great has fallen, that great city. Go ahead, bro.
The cup also shall pass through unto thee.
Right, the cup that he's talking about, the cup that his own children had to deal with.
Right.
It's gonna pass on to you. So if we gotta deal with it, it's been 400 plus years now,
Right.
and we gotta deal with it till Christ come in. We don't know when that. Christ don't even know when that is. Only the Heavenly Father know that, right? Mm-hmm. So if we gotta deal with this, the cup gonna pass to you. Obviously, our time is gonna be up, and you're gonna be there, and that's it. There ain't gonna be no more captivity. Ain't gonna be no. That's it right here. Ain't gonna pass no. Ain't no
passing that cup back.
That's it. Once Christ's kingdom get established, that's why it's funny. Cause y'all might. That's why he's saying that right here. O daughter of Edom, go ahead, bro.
That dwellest in the land of Uz.
Rejoice and be glad. Go
Rejoice
ahead.
and be glad, O daughter of Edom, that dwellest in the land of Uz. The cup also shall pass through unto thee.
Right, the land of Uz is our. That's our land. That's around our land right there. Land of Uz. Yeah. Cause it's either Isaiah or Jeremiah. No, go ahead. I'm thinking of some wrong name. Go ahead.
Thou shalt be drunken and shalt make thyself naked. The punishment of thine iniquity is accomplished.
It say, thou shalt be drunken and make thyself naked. You know what I'm saying? I know that sounds kind of perverted. No, the Most High is not. See, we're thinking like, you know what I'm saying, of that white Jesus that's on those Catholics ceiling, right? That's reaching out, touching the little
naked man,
the little naked angel finger, you know.
Ain't none of that.
Ain't none of that, man. Ain't none of that. It say it's gonna make you know what I'm saying, naked. You know what I'm saying, with your. But let's get a precept real quick. Let's go to Lamentations 1 and 9.
Okay. In the book of Lamentations, chapter 1, verse 9. Her filthiness is in her skirts. She remembereth.
No, let's go back up with verse 8.
Verse 8, Lamentations 1 and 8. Jerusalem hath grievously sinned, therefore she is removed.
Right. See, we have sinned, so we are removed. Go ahead.
All that honored her despise her because they have seen her nakedness.
Because what?
Because they have seen her nakedness.
See, and they didn't see us run around butt naked. That's why they despise us. No, they have seen our sin, right? And now they despise us. Yeah, we can hate them now. Nah, yeah, we can lift ourselves, exalt ourselves. Most I ain't dealing with them niggas now. You know what I'm saying? If you go back to where it says in Judith, right?
Judith 5 and 20.
Judith 5 and 20, right? See, they know when our God is not with us. And you know what I'm saying? So read it again, bro. Let me stop talking.
Verse 8, Jerusalem has grievously sinned, therefore she is removed. All that honored her despise her, because they have seen her nakedness. Yea, she sighteth and turneth backwards.
Read.
Her filthiness is in her skirts.
Right, her filthiness is in her skirt. She tried to hide it, right? Because you know a skirt is used to what? Hide someone's nakedness, right? Her filthiness is in her skirts. Go ahead.
She remembereth not her last sin.
She don't remember when she's going to. Go ahead.
Therefore she came down wonderfully.
That's why, therefore she had a great fall. Jerusalem had a great fall when the Most High, you know what I'm saying, put the enemies against her. Go ahead.
She had no comforter. O Lord, behold my affliction, for the enemy hath magnified himself.
See that?
Yeah.
That's what that's talking about, the nakedness of O Edom. Go ahead. Let's go back there real quick.
All right, back to Lamentations 4:22. The punishment of thine iniquity is accomplished, O daughter of Zion.
Right. Our punishment is accomplished. All right. So we know this future prophecy. Go ahead, bro.
O daughter of Zion, he will no more carry thee away into captivity.
That's it. He said it right there. He will no more carry us away in captivity.
That's it.
This is it. Go ahead.
He will visit thine iniquity, O daughter of Edom. He will discover thy sins.
They say that. I understand we've been given the commandments and everything, and heathens can't sin. Our brother's saying that heathens can't sin. Yes, they can. Heathens can sin, man. They ain't supposed to be doing all that. What you think? Matthew 5 and when Christ said, "Let your light shine," so where they could glorify your Father that is in heaven. You know what I'm saying? We supposed to let our light shine to who? Just our people? No, to the whole world.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? To all these heathens. So they won't go on having sex with sheep and goat and, you know what I'm saying? And all type of filthiness, man.
Right.
Eating the blood. They ain't supposed to be doing all that.
We still gotta hold it down.
Once we rise up, they're not going to do all that.
Right, that's a dumb daughter.
You know what I'm saying? So that's what the Most High is saying. You know what I'm saying? He will discover thy sins, O daughter of Edom. He gonna discover your sins. And you know what I'm saying? We were supposed to hold it down. We're going through our lamentations right now and our woes.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? It's gonna get worse. We just gotta, you know what I'm saying? Always pray and fast, man. Continuously, man. And we already know it's gonna be a great fall with the enemy. You know what I'm saying? So what we need to be trying to do is worry about ourselves, man.
That's it.
You know what I'm saying? We gotta worry about ourselves, man. And not on some old stupid, you know what I'm saying, doctrine type of stuff, man.
You know it.
You know what I'm saying? We need to get right, man. If it's commandment by the commandments, so right, salvational issue, like Saturday is not the Sabbath,
Right.
yes, let's deal with that. We're gonna deal with that, man. And brothers need to, you know what I'm saying, to stop acting like the one of the 200 and something thousand, 2,200,000 men that had left in the time of Gideon when he had to send them home because they were damn scared, man. You know what I'm saying? How you scared that your brother want to talk to you? Rebuke all these unlearned jakes, sleep sheep out there in the neighborhoods,
right?
But you don't want to take no correction. No, we take correction. Then you go and hit brother with these scriptures on Saturday at the Sabbath, and he talking about what is all the hate for, brother? You sound worse than a damn heathen, man.
Right.
On that's dealing with the pull-up boys right now, huh?
Spirit.
Know what I'm saying? For real, man. Mm-hmm. So we got to deal with brothers, man. You know what I'm saying? Basically, hey, that's the love right there.
Right. We're gonna keep bringing it out too.
You know what I'm saying? The love is to hate all wickedness,
right?
And come and you know what I'm saying? Try to get up out of this captivity. You know what I'm saying? Holding each other hand, bro. You know what I'm saying? Hand in hand. That's when we could share love,
right?
Unity, love, hugs and kisses. You know what I'm saying? When we exiting out of here, man.
Right.
Know what I'm saying? Hold the hugs and kisses, man.
Right now,
and let's we fishing, bro.
Right now, we fishing.
Know what I'm saying? Everybody want to hug and kiss, man.
Like we already.
Damn, bro. And give the priest a holy kiss. Come on, man. Stop. Hey, man. Right now, man. We trying. Hey, man. Right now, my spirit is a warrior mode. You know what I'm saying? It's time for everything. And when we start exiting, then the kisses and hugs come. I'm for real.
Yeah,
I'm
right.
dead serious, bro.
Yeah, right.
It's a time for everything, man.
You know
what I'm saying?
Bro.
All y'all want to do is, you know what I'm saying, sit around. Y'all want to join hands. Brothers talking this too. They don't want to deal with that, man, these scriptures.
No.
All right, man. But anyway, that's another topic, another story, man.
That's the vibe. You know?
Yeah.
So y'all, anybody watch our videos, you know what it is. You shouldn't be surprised by nothing that comes out, man, because we just that tough love, and just like how our Heavenly Father is, He's tough love. Look, we went in captivity for hundreds of years, so we know the Heavenly Father is a man of war, right? So how His servants and His prophets gonna be? You know what I'm saying?
Right.
That's what it is. We know, shoot, we ain't no Caesar Borgia here, man. You know, we know the Messiah was austere.
Right.
All praise to the Most High. You see where we at? Anybody local, man? Come. You see the address? We here on YouTube and Periscope. Monday, Wednesday, and Friday, man. All praise to the Most High. Glad y'all could join us. You know, until next time, man. Grace and peace. Shalom, grace, and peace, man. I'm throwing an old track and we out.
Grace and peace.
Yes,
All praise, man. We going in day 26.
Yep, going into day 26.
We going into day 26, man. Closed out day 25, man. Be, you know what I'm saying, aware that we're coming up on the Feast of Purim, right? In the 12th month. Right? We're gonna always keep our brothers up to date, you know what I'm saying, when the times come close. You know what I'm saying? We're gonna what you say? Where we're gonna be? We're gonna be here. We're on the grill. That's right. We're gonna be on the grill, man.
And Purim next month
Right.
coming up. But yeah, next feast day is day 29 Sabbath coming up, and then New Moon Day. On the grill.
Oh yeah, we're gonna be on the grill for New Moon Day too.
Yeah, New Moon and Purim. So that's day 1 of the 12th month and day 13. Feast of Purim. That's in Ezra's. No, sorry, it's Esther chapter 7 or chapter 9. Talks about the day actually that.
And you going to Apocrypha? You showed me in the Apocrypha too, right?
But with the Purim,
Yeah.
Purim is in Purim is in Esther. It's in Esther in the Old Testament, not in the Apocrypha. In chapter 9 of the Old Testament.
Old Testament?
Esther.
Oh.
Yeah. Just the days of Purim, day 13 and day 14 of the 12th month. Apocrypha is no, that was Maccabees for the Oh, Esther is in the book. Yeah.
Oh, but they don't talk about the days.
About the days.
Oh, okay.
Right.
Okay.
The days of Purim.
Oh, I'm thinking about Maccabees. Yeah, I'm talking about that one day.
Talking about the one day.
The building of the fortifying of the temple.
Oh yeah, that's Maccabees.
Yeah, that's Maccabees.
Rebuilding the temple.
Right.
So good, man. We got a rich history, goddamn. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. All right, Israel.
All right, Shalom,
You know
grace and peace.
You see, we keep them funks coming.
Shalom, grace and peace.
I don't play poker because I tell the truth.